Good morning. So, let's see here. Is it recording? I think this is recording. Good morning. I believe we are now recording. I don't know what was going on before. It was being weird. We are watching a rewatch today of a game that happened on Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday? Happened this week sometime. This is a 3v4. We see Jake McKean as the Celts. I went into this saying that Larry was going to go Celts, Jake was going to go Teutons, and Travis was going to go Spanish. Jake went Celts, Travis went Spanish, and Larry went Root and Teutons. We see there's 4 minutes before treaty drop. Larry's at 74 on wood, 58 on food, and 73 on gold. And 17 on, that's a good 17 on stone as well. Kid is cooking and just getting ready for the drop. You see he's doing his defensive walling. See Travis done a bunch in the middle. I would not have done they got screwed on their map. There's no other way around it. And if I was them, I would put a market here in this corner, and a market here in this corner, and I would have punched up the center and tried to overrun all three, knowing that Larry and Travis specifically are faster than everyone on the board except for Barzy. And as we look in the center here, there's a lot of wide open. We're kind of set on our corners, but our walls are nowhere close to being done in the middle, but our corners are very well done. And we're going to see Alex Vanscoik with the walling of the year. So again, Larry 74, 59, 73. Jake McKean, I missed it. Jake McKean is at 78, 34, and 7. Jake really is slow on his gold. Everything else in his economy works really well. And he's rocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 town centers. I believe Larry's at 6. Let's see here. Travis is at 49, 41, and 69. About to go up to 71 though, so it's not as fancy as it would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. Rocking 4 TCs. On the other side, we have DJ Rock next with 2 minutes left. Sitting at 50 on wood, 36 on food, and 27 on gold, getting his gold still going. He is the Persians, and he loves to be them, let me tell you. He just loves that Persian. Barzy has also adopted this mega TC thing going on here. So he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I believe that he is our high score on town centers today. Sitting at 74, 63, and 23. Do all about that super boom. Austin, who is, let's see, I didn't tell us who Barzy is. Barzy is the Spanish, which means that Austin is also the Spanish. We had a double Spanish. Austin's at 88, 63, and 23, and he's housed. He needs to build all these freaking houses. Playing with his dinghy over here. But, it happens. Austin, you need houses. Just go and build a bunch of them. As for myself, humble as always. My trade is still getting going. You can see I'm at 46, 61, and 59. I am the Indians! Who, I just love the Indians, man. They are so much fun to play as. Thank you, Taylor, for really pushing this narrative. Our trade goes from here all the way over to here, and from here over to here, although Alex is still kind of getting that going. So that's where we're at. We see that Larry is about ready to cut in. Alex is prepping stuff in the corner. We see that Barzy is in here. Let's look at this wall here, this forward wall. which is a wonderful forward wall, might I add. But man, if it was 2 units back, it would make a big difference for me and Barzy to come and help Alex here. So we're gonna pick it up and see what happens. So treaty hit, and Larry is cutting, going in at full erection, and Alex immediately is just like, "Who's coming? We should see this. You." So this is what Alex sees, and immediately just starts cutting in and prepping, and he's just like, "Larry's gonna get me." So he double walls. And we're like, oh no. Tanner, you need to build freaking houses. What am I yelling at Austin for? I need to build freaking houses too. That's when I know I've got houses. Right here. Building houses. Ugh. That's sloppy. My goodness. I'm so sorry, Austin. You had more houses than I did. And Larry just keeps on going back. Oh, let's see what Larry gets. Oh, what is Larry do right now? Boom. So Larry is like, this wall never ends! And you can see when we turn off the fog of war, Barzy's sending troops, but we can't go anywhere. We're just like, crap, he's gonna keep cutting. But Alex stems the tide with some bombards, some BBCs, and here comes Larry again, round 2 and hungry. You see, Travis just sitting here playing with his dick. If they punched up the middle, they'd have been in a bigger fight probably. But I don't think that this wall was finished for a while. Like, I think that this was recently finished. Oh, Travis is like, I'm gonna do this, man. Or that's Jake, I should say. And then I think Jake made to change his mind or something, but I don't think he actually does that. Meanwhile, the fight has happened. We see that they've opened it up, so Barzy's going all in with the trash. Alex is trying his darndest. He's building a gate so we can get in, because we're like, dude, we can't do anything. And here we go. The trebuchets have arrived, and Larry is at full bore. Is Jake in? Jake is cut in, and I'm just like, oh sweet. And Austin shows up and just starts cutting in. So Austin takes this middle. And we're just like, oh, they are fighting over here. I think I missed it. There were a bunch of bottlenecks you can see that happened, but I think that I missed it on the video because there was too much going on. Just know that this corridor is terrible. That's all I'm saying. And Larry is strong flexing. Larry, oh my goodness, look at that, it's beautiful. Meanwhile, here in the south, we got Jake, we got Travis fighting. Barzy's over here, Austin's over here, I'm over here, everybody's over here. Everybody Dougie, everybody Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie, teach me how to Dougie. We're sending troops. Meanwhile, down in the south, we see that Austin is fairly holding on his own with almost no problems. You see, Larry has gotten in some troops. He's actually wiped out this whole back corner. There used to be a bunch of buildings back here. So Larry's gotten in fairly significantly at this point. And Alex has been ransacked. Look at all this blood. Oh my gosh. So I missed a plunge by Lars. Lars got in and is continuing to get in. And also on this side, we see that Jake is like, I'm just gonna freaking cut. Barzy as well. And Larry is strong lifting his troops. Just all over. And now Jake McKean has cut, takes that out, which is actually going to kill my invisibility. Meanwhile, the sea of red is getting in, and Austin is starting to get in. Larry is all over Alex. Larry is just absolutely massacring Alex. You see he's just claiming the zone, and Barzy gets in, and now Jake McKean is in the trade, wrecking the trade wagon. Boom, gets in. And this is about when I noticed that Jake is here. I didn't even see him until about now. But Austin is in the trade as well on the other side. You see Austin's troops, my troops. I'm going to be turning troops eventually, but it's like, oh crap, I still haven't even built a wall to like cut this off. Like, oh no. Oh, so now my troops are coming. Come on, Cavils! Save the trade! Save it! And Jake is pouring in troops. Also, Jake and Travis, you're never allowed to switch colors, because this threw me off all game. I thought Jake was Travis and Travis was Jake all night on this game. Going absolutely bonkers. They've now officially taken out our trade. Our trade is down on this side, and our trade is down on that side. There's no trade for the team on the left. But Austin is in and shutting down the trade as well. We see I've got troops down in here. Travis is getting hit, but we haven't hit this trade. This is serious trade right in here. So they're still alive. Larry has just ransacked Travis. I want to see what is Alex look like. Alex is down to 32 and 26. And he's got a mountain of wood. Alex, you're whining about wood the whole game. You've got a mountain of wood. So we've walled this off and we've re-established a trade right there. Meanwhile, Jake is like, oh crap, this was a mistake. Puts in a bunch of walls to slow things down. Let's go back over here to the middle. Boom. Where things are getting ugly. We see that Jake has turned to help in the middle. They've actually cleared Austin out at this point. So Barzy's pushing up. I'm sending troops. Alex is trying to survive with all that he's got. God bless you, Alex Vansquick. Never change. Meanwhile, I'm prepping to come over here. And we're going up the center. And Jake has shown up. Boom. I'm not afraid. My name's Jake McKean. Come at me, mother effers. So weird seeing Jake not be the root and tutins. This fight between Barzy and Mars, oh wonderful. Also my hand cannoneers were coming in clutch! I love it. And Austin starts, I don't know what Austin's doing. Austin, what are you doing? Their own random units. So Austin's building forward buildings on the other side though, and that's very big. Meanwhile, I've got Trev starting to attack these buildings. Oh, I had walled off as well. That's right, I walled off. Their trade is still intact. And this is when the game becomes, the 4v3 starts really flexing at this point, because both teams are ready. But, with that being said, Larry owns this side. Like, this is not a little fight. This is, we own you. So, we see that Travis is doing another plunge. Problem is they're plunging to the wrong spot. Like, they need to plunge, like, for you to hit this, and then they need to get, like, down in here. Like, they need to move on from Alex, because they've essentially wiped out Alex. Who they're hitting again. Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex. Poor Alex. Death be to Alex. Meanwhile, I've got a bunch of trebs over here. We're just trying to cut through these final walls. But rest in peace, Alex Vansquake, who no longer has a population at least. He's still got TCs. The whole game, me and Barcy were like, Alex, you need to get villagers over to this area over here, over into this like corner. We kept telling him, build a base over here because your base is gone, man. And at this point, it's really gone. Alex needs to take these guys and get them the F out of Dodge because death and destruction is right here. Oh my goodness, the fight. And Jake is holding against Austin. Is this the turn? No, because this is here. And we're in, and this is going to be the kill blow because Jake is fighting like a champion, but when you're outnumbered and having to hold multiple fronts, like it's a very, very, very tall ask that Taylor can do, but only Taylor. They have now, like Alex no longer has a free space. Alex is that one dude. We're sending him food though. And now your wood's gone. But you still got dudes over here. Alex, get dudes out of there! I hope he did. It does. Okay, so there's... Okay, so Alex has some dudes over here. Okay. On the other side... Go back. Okay, so Jake's fighting. Sending in troops. The road raiders! Send in your road raiders! And then here's the trade. And I've got units back in here, but Travis is just taking them out. Larry has just swarmed this side. Holy cow. So if Jake can, if they can put Travis on the middle and Jake can full turn, then this might last. And I'm getting units into bases. Larry has just demolished everything over here. So much blood, so much hate. How does man last? How does one fight so much death? Austin's forward. Castle dropping. Is Jake gonna hit it? Oh, Jake hits the villagers. In the south, the Trebs are starting to take over. We got hand cannoneers down here. I'm starting to hit Alec, or Travis's base now. Boom. No, it's gonna survive. These guys played so good. For being outnumbered this long, they played great. Big thing was keeping Alex on the hills. Larry is being so mean to poor Alex. He can't build houses, he can't build anything. What's going on back here? I don't know what's going on back here. That's Barzy flagging stuff. Oh, that's Barzy saying, Alex, why don't you have troops back here? Rebuild! Because Alex was like, guys, I'm dead. I literally can't build anything. And we've given him a mountain of food. Come on, get those hand cannoneers forward, son of a bee. I'm just... And we have more of these archers. These free archers, they're almost free. All they cost is wood. Came in so clutch this game. And Austin is relentless in the middle. Hey, Austin just got like random troops just like chilling. He's got a million troops going forward, and he's got like 50 of them just like chilling here. Like, what are we doing here? Come on. But it doesn't matter. Because no, Travis is holding. So maybe Travis full turn. No. They're just like, we're done. Had enough of this stupid game. When I look at this game, I think about Charles Barkley, who said, the only thing that I ever did wrong in my career was being born the same year as Michael Jordan. The only thing that you guys did wrong in this game was have a map that gave you a trade that was at max this long, and you guys didn't even use the full max. Whereas we had a significant trade advantage this game. Our map advantage was huge because Larry did some serious heavy lifting in this game, and really the team on the right, although they lost, played out of their minds. Well played, gentlemen. When we look at statistics, Larry's military score speaks volumes for itself. Jake's military score speaks volumes. Both of these guys, let's see here, all three military scores, 1, 2, 3, were higher than everyone except for Barzy. Barzy had a 25, which was higher than Travis's. But really, the team on the right showed up for that fight. When we look at the KD, Larry kills the most, loses the most, destroys the most, and still loses. Played great. There are just too many holes. Too many holes. Too many holes. Too many opponents on too small of a map. It's a very tall task that was asked of us. Yeah, when we look at food, Barzy had the most food. Larry had the most wood by a pretty good amount. Stone, fairly even. Everyone's collecting their stone except for me. Haha, Lars. I didn't collect it. I know. But I had more gold than you. Ho. And Travis, of course, with the high speeds there. I explored a lot of the map there. Way to go, Tanner. And society. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my society scores and all that. Looks good. GG. Love these games. Until next time, gentlemen. Captain Fire me out.